Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Everyone, but they still don't care. Moving forward, Illuminate hits with reflection onto everyone, but Grimstroke is going to be dead. First blood is drawn, and it goes straight to Fortune Soul. Moving forward, just going to straight trying actually kill Tiny here, who's getting very low. Flame Gun is going to be enough damage as Yuko actually able to get the kill out of it, but Ember as well, Butterfly Effect is going down too. Another Illuminate comes off. Everybody getting slow, including DK. Sons of TP moves on back. More dual breaths, more damage, more running, more poison, more damage, and a triple kill so far. And now Viper's getting even low, and Cuddle charging up the Illuminate, gives up his life, gets a kill, a double kill for the Hoodwink. So far, 4-3. Runes are gonna spawn. Jakiri's gonna steal the rune as TSJ is chasing down the Hoodwink. Gonna be slowed down, but with the shield crash, we should get another kill, but no. A little bit of value coming out here as we know what KOBOLDS will put in their priority, but meta is going to be used. X4 comes down, it's going to be slowed and some, but a Bushwhack is going to keep the TV back, which means we're going to try and get the sacks on here. Need a bit more damage. Knows he's going to be dead, but we get the TV out of it as well. And is this going to be a double kill for the Hoodwink? 3 seconds away from a Bushwhack. No, okay, he's walking into the tree, so I think we've got the control, we've got the damage, and we've got the kill. Tower shots, damage comes out, more regen coming in there. As Hoodwink is just still missing the crease, keeping it back, and the tower shot's going to be enough. And QYQX! Oh, there. Crash isn't going to be near, just vibes, and he'll have to walk back, but in the river, we're also fighting as Butterfly Effect is trying to skew up runes, but Hoodwink will get it first. Side of Fist will not be enough, as Viper does too much damage, and DK is walking across too. Stars is not going to be there in time to stop the Dragon Tails. We work on the Phantom to do the damage, as Inkwell will not be able to pop, as we got a double kill for the Viper already, who will TP. He's waiting to see anybody who shows, and he sees him. He's going to get him. He's going to Bushwhack him. Poison comes out, and it's going to be used, and kill's going to be taken. Ink's going to be used, and maybe get the Hoodwink on the tower. Actually getting quite low, but then Viper, like, you know, good friends do, he's just going to take the tower damage for him. We get the TB farmed, and it does seem to be working just a little bit, unless you get the Ice Puff on the Ember. The haste is going to be stolen away. No, bottled away by the Ember, who's going to go in on Moody on the other side of the river. Viper coming across. Moody just needs to survive. Break is going to be there. Loses the Ember, but he doesn't have any passive, so Viper Strike isn't actually going to be dodged this time. DK looking for the stun. Side Fist going to be used, but Remnant on the other side of the river should keep him safe. But the roll is there from CSJ. Finding DK. Getting the Ink Spell the stun. The magic damage is going to be way too much for DK to handle, as he will go down, and CSJ is connecting with the Hoodwink back. But Viper is now stuck by himself in the middle of the river. If they want to slow him down and kill him, but it is a Viper, so maybe take the Hoodwink first. Ember caught under the tower, going to be broken down, cut the tree around. Side Fist gets 1 kill, and Ember is almost out of mana, but we've got a Coddle on our team, so we're never out of mana. Unless Tiny comes in, smacks you down before you can even cast a spell. Moody, Ice Puff, going to be just short from getting Pango, and just disconnect as it's 12-12.
I like it, because he's like a hero that's always involved in fights and always safe. This one. Speaking of fights,
he's got roll. He's got... No, okay, he's dead, but KOBOLDS on high ground, maybe wanting to reinitiate. CSJ is going to roll on through, try and find somebody, but they won't find a single soul. As DK pops the Dragon Form, gets the Ice Puff on the Grimstroke, and we put that fire down, and we cook ourselves a Painter. As he is out of it in the ground, as he gets the mana back on the Ember Spirit. Going to jump on in on CSJ, but it's the Avalanche, it's the low ground, it's the smacks coming in from Tiny. He's going to hit by the Spirit Vessel, and they just work down the DK instantly. Moving forward to TP out with nowhere to cancel it. Tiny gets out, but they lose both their cores for the Grimstroke here. They don't react in time when they get the stun, and fire coming out from the DK as he jumps on in with the Sharpshooter. Will chip down the Grimstroke, so 1 for 1 in the end as Tiny works on the back, gets the toss, but needs the extra bit of damage and finds it. But there's your meta, the meta you said they need to avoid. DK's going to stun, Ice Puff comes in, Macrofire, Jawbear, everything, they've got them working down the TB, but it doesn't matter as the Ember does so much damage himself and kills the Tiny anyway.
yeah, killing that Tiny there really does win them the fight. I was worried for a second there because UKO was getting low. Had the Sunder turnaround decision that they made. Instead, they have CSJT being top, fighting there, dodging a few spells. They've even got vision behind the tower.
Moving down, Viper's going to come in to get the Pipe Strike onto the Ember, but the Ember has a BKB, so he can just hold it for as long as he needs and bait out this level 12 Viper, who's trying to do some more damage. Chance come in, keeps him chance. He has his own big... No, he doesn't. He's holding the money because he needs another 35 gold. BKB is going to pop, so the stun isn't going to be there for DK, who does think to have the man and follow through, so we just destroy this Viper. We're destroying this Tiny, who walks into the sentry, and now he's just going to be controlled, so he can't even cast any of his spells. No damage for you. A buyback from the Viper coming in, and that was BKB money that he used to get back into this fight. TB walking back. 2 supports already dead. Viper is just working on the Pango, who doesn't get the lucky shot and doesn't get the DK, but that's when Ember comes in to finish him off. One side to the back, takes down the Dragon, and Pango is going to tick away, but they can't get the TB.
I love it. Overall, it's usually pretty niche. But like this game, they don't have a problem with damage. They have a problem with the backline. Look at this.
Jumps in, gets Blink, doesn't have to use any remnants to do it, and DK stuck on the cliff. Can't do a thing, killed anyway, as Moody, he's trying to get back to his base, as we've got the roll, we've got the connection, and we've got the damage to make it a double.
I mean, this is why the Blink's good.
One kill, there's no save. Coddle's going to be dead. Big kill to get, unless he doesn't. BKB being forced now to get it. Sharpshooter being actually tanked by the Emp. Both supports going to be dead for now. Tiny's looking like a beast on 21, as you need some more damage to take him out. Swashbuckler does slow. Archamber is going to be picked up, but Tiny is still pretty
hit by Tiny. Tiny, by the way, hits for 470.
That's pretty good. BKB pop though. Scardy is moving in. BKB is going to pop on him. And Jakiro doesn't have a BKB. Has Glim Cape though. Nobody got dust between us. TB is just working this Viper. Moving forward, you're going to see TB charging into the base. Meta being used in the base as they are just working this Viper and working hard. TB a little bit late for the Hoodwink to get that save coming on in. But Viper's gone. Jakiro's gone. Tower is going to be going too. As
ultimate spell is not actually on the R key, so you can actually buff it.
Oh, Ember coming in. DK is being seen, but bigger targets might be when you blink in a little bit deep. Don't find Jakiro, don't get chained, but DK is going to find you. Same as Tiny, going to find both CSJ, QYQX, and kill them instantly. Soulbine's going to keep DK from finding anything further as we're running away with the hatred and getting on out, but hell
yeah. Actually, he's somewhere. He's hiding around, I'm sure.
But speaking of hiding, IGP. Hiding. Ready to go. Viper again. It's going to be the target stun. They just need to stun lock the full stuff. Will saving it. The BKB off, but TB is still going to be working it. Jakiro trying to get back. Dust going to be popped. Glim Cape's not going to be much as TB under town pops his own BKB very early, and Tiny goes in and knows it. Down comes out. BKB's there. The ice buff. Macrofine Sharpshooter kills him as we do get the wisp and control up Felky, but he's got himself a buyback. TB's gone. Does a buyback too, and Tiny still feeling strong as we're going to see slides, we're going to see change, we see some nice season. Ember, Inkswell comes out, going to be waiting for the Inkswell to pop, and do we find someone? Do we go for Ember once he jumps in? Ice Pipe comes out, we want some more targets as Tiny goes in for the Pango instead, tosses him up, gets that kill, and walking back for now as we move on and get the Revenant, find Jakiro, just going to get chained to 4-star. The Glim Cape doesn't really matter, it's got too much magical damage, but Tiny's going in. BKB being forced by the Ever Spirit too. Soulbind is going to slow him down for a little bit of Cuddle. It's working that damage as Tiny is no longer has a tree to help him out. Spirit Vessel is doing so much work. Catch him out. Is there a gem on any of these heroes? The smoke is going to be seen. Ember's going to come in and fight smoke, and Dragon Form going to be used. CJ does get a roll again. Ember goes in the backline, but Tiny's already found a Grimstroke. We're going to get stunned back on the TB. Going to get the damage and force out that BKB as early as physically possible. Aeon Disc is going to be used by the Pango to toss on the Coddle. It's going to kill him before he can cast a single more spell. No mana back to you, as now CSJ's roll is going to blink back in the Viper to keep him back as we're continuing into control. Viper's BKB has already been used, so he's just going to be dead as TB has finally popped his own BKB as we're still charging forward. Hoodwink back in 4 seconds. Ember Spirit don't care. Ember Spirit goes in with his own BKB. Fireball goes down to wait out that BKB at the end of it, but Tiny is working on the backlines again. We've got the buyback from the Coddle, but we've got the TP out from Tiny, and he's not going to be able to make it. 100 seconds gone. Sharpshooter just missing as the gem is taken. The courier is gone as the stun back on the Ember Spirit as he's chasing for more. Bushwhack is not going to hit as we're moving on forward as it's on delaying. BKB 10 seconds though. So Tiny has his go time in a moment, but more Bushwhacks, more Acons, more Inkswells, more damage, more Side of Fist about to come into anyone in defense. The Illuminate makes it annoying. The Ice Buff's going to be hitting Tiny. Blinks in the backlines, but the BKB is going to be popping. BKB is ready to go on a Tiny, but the Wisp is already being popped up himself. He's getting very low. He can't use his BKB himself, but he can buy back as the Wisp is going to be down. To CSJ has used his roll again. Sharpshooter is going to miss as CSJ is working on Scardy right now, making sure he can't do a single thing as he jumps in mid-air and crushes him again. And to go now, as DK's used Dragon Form, we see more Illuminates, we see more damages. TP's meta is got about 10 seconds left on it. Tiny gonna get controlled. He's been found. He's gonna be broken and having to run away, but the Wisp comes down. The BKB having to be forced too. DK gets the stun back on Coddle. The BKB gonna be forced to, and Coddle should die for it. So no stun to chance for you anymore, TB. You're gonna have to stun to somebody else. As TB just marches on in. No meta even needed. Cleans up 1, cleans up 2, and now DK is gonna try his best to kill the TB. The Sharpshooter will do it, but he does have a buyback and will use it. DK getting control. CSJ will roll back in as Jakiro going to get controlled way too hard between sides and chains, and GG's just going to be called as IGV take game 1. AA this time is going to be breaking the smoke if they see it. Vision going to be placed out for it. Try to get the slow. Does get the banish. Bits are going to come in too. But first blood is coming in. Even Axe is level 1, so Scotty can get the assist. I love it. It happens. It's the kill as KOBOLDS are on the board already, giving the first blood actually the Pango. So, got a few last hits. That's cool, but it's 9 instead of 16 last hits of the Kunkka. Tusk, though, might die. Shard block. Beautiful shard block. Actually might be able to keep him alive, as Stranger has boots to run away, seals a rune out of it, forces his courier back, and gets 2 couriers for himself for the price of 1.
Courier has been killed.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. Like, losing your own courier with your stats in it's pretty bad, but like, did you just die?
Yep, he did. Scotty has 2 points in axes as well. He's committed.
Yeah, I hate this. I hate this a lot.
Uh-oh. I mean, how is Ags these days? Is that a viable build for Beastmaster?
Ags is fine. Forcing people to come to you. Instead, you're now telling us to, like, take stacks. He's dead again. He's gonna get boated.
It's in. No torrent though. Cleave damage, no cold feet proc. Snowball coming in to get that kill. The ball level 1 can't slow down anyone. As yeah, he's dead again, and we're dominating on this.
Gyro dead every time.
Best kill of the game.
Now CSJ
Best kill of the game. Best kill of the game. Sniper caught. Can't hit a thing as he's gonna get rolled upon. Has reinforcements though, and hopefully, please.
Surely not.
Please, no. Just give me this. Give me this one thing. This one thing. No. He gets 1. He finally dies. But they're going to lose 1 more. Okay, that Diffuse Blade does a lot of damage. I am surprised by how much damage one Swashbuckler can do. But that's what a good Pango player can do.
Doing it.
Cool.
But right now, like, he needs level 7, level 8 to get that max level. And, oh, I hear a roll.
I see a roll. I see a Diffuser Blade and a target going through. AA, but Stampede goes through Diffusal. So we're chasing each other around, forcing Pango into a very bad position if the roll is done. Cypher on the high ground, level 10 on the Pango, pulling back into the X, pulling back into the turret. And we just work the kill and give it to the Kunkka again. 7-0-0 as Tusk is going to set it up, and we're going to force him back. Shadow Demon gets 1 shots away, breaking the vision away for now, as Kunkka, TSJ, and Stranger are surrounding the man, and they don't even need any help other than Doran. It's fine. The 3-man gank is got of a Kunkka who's ultra farmed. What about Beastmaster though? He might.
Oh, Scotty's dead.
Focusing. Punch. X. He's got the helm. He's got the roar. He doesn't have the TP potential yet. He's got the mana. Does he even try it? Actually come out, Real K comes in, and it's all about the bait. It's all about the bait as the creeps get 1 kills, Kunkka gets another, and what do you say about being right? Okay, he's dead. Sills, okay, so you're right about that. But who is dying around him as Stranger is going to not TP either, and yes! Making a quadruple as Sniper. Hey! In the mid, okay, a little bit awkward initiation. This is going to be there, but they can roll on through, get the roll connection, get Demonic Purge, and kill this man. He's gone out of here. He does have a buyback, 45 seconds away, as we've got the control back, and the Tusk will not be able to land his shards. And Moody, this time, he should be able to get out of here. I hope 29 seconds with no TP.
But they will kill Scotty. Maybe they're going to find it?
He can't move. He has no boots. Raw to try and get out of here. Hides in the trees. Ice Vortex there. No way to TP. He has to commit fitted, but relocate. Oh, we're in the back line. We're going to get the hoof stomp over coming. The Ice Blast comes down. Gyrocopter just going to be coming up for an OBKB. He's gone. He gets relocated into his own death, so then lose him. Then lose the eye, but maybe they can commit a little bit more. Demonic Purge can be there. Little HP being taken out with the jump off through. Sentinel's tanky. Very tanky, super tanky, but he will go down himself. It looked a little bit cleaner here, but Sniper being able to respawn, so maybe just run the hell away from here, boys. No. But Scotty, without boots, without movement speed, without any way to run, he's got 100 movement speed, but Pango don't care about your Kunkka armor toggling. He's gonna still hit you a bunch, but you're still gonna armor toggle. Distillator does some damage, Demonic Purge comes in, Sniper trying to jump back, Swashbuckle blows him the hell away. As we've got the banish, we've got the damage, and we've got the tips.
We get him a second time here, and straight on the high ground we go. A lot of damage from
This
Sniper.
arm comes out. We're going to get the punch back on the Shard Zim, keep in the air. We got 1 kill in return. Valky will not be pulled back in the X. He's got the Shard still going, and Gyrocopter actually some Deathloop doing a whole bunch of damage onto him, but they've got the Roar and the damage back on the Centaur, and so far Sniper can't get a kill. IO too much regen. Pango got to miss his swap, but might lose his own life for it. You'll have to being used defensively, but it's a Torrent keeping him back, but Kunkka can't get in. We've killed up the Pango, the punch coming out from Tusk. Sniper just doing so much damage from the high ground and keeping him back and defending it so well. They cannot even get the tier 3 out of it.
Such a...
Pango to help him out.
And they're doing exactly like what we just talked about just a couple seconds early, and they're going to find someone. They're going to find Q.
Oh, beautiful stun onto the A, but the save from Tusk is massive. Roll back in, controlling of the center, but it's a 3-man roll through in the end. Valky just predicted it beautifully. He knew where the snowball would go and brought them all to their own death.
And now, like, I think the triple cooldown is better, but they might not find out because the Aegis is going to pop.
I was going to run. Kumikev's going to be there. Aegis has popped as it comes in, but Pango is caught before he can roll. Sniper working the backlines, doing his damage, and we get the Banish back and Sniper storm down, but the BKB's already popped by Gyrocopter. Going to be heading in the front, doing all the damage and blowing away the Sniper, who doesn't have a buyback, and same with CSJ. He's gone too, but at least he has a buyback to go with it. So it's going to be charging forward, and now they've got damage. Satanic instantly off. Is going to be trying to move forward with the damage out of it. The punch in the back on the eye. He's popped him. He's got him. Satanic's been used, and the damage is way too much to handle at this point as Pango is coming back on in. He brought back for this. AA is going to be safe, and now he's going to need to be safe in the middle of these shards as he needs to dodge the damage, dodge the swap circle, and stay alive. Beautiful movement. Shard comes down. Waits for him, but it's not timed perfectly enough. AA buying back as well. Lotus sending some missiles back in the Gyrocopter as there's too much damage from this flak cannon, and Gyrocopter is just way too big. Sniper is 10 seconds away. I've seen some crazy things happen. 6 seconds. Ancient. No glyph being used. They want to defend this. Okay. See what happens. Stun on Tusk. Focusing it down. Black Cannon. Sniper working on sentries and wards. Making sure there's no vision, but the damage is going to be focused on the action. Big Heavy popped in. The game is officially done.